body bags where horror lies.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 45 here on Body Bags. I am your host, Moodz616, and thank you once again for dropping in. Alrighty, guys, yeah, it's Sunday, and that also means it is the final day of Shark Week here. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. Had some pretty good reviews. Yeah. So, of course, for my second review of the week, because I did a fill-in for Steve yesterday, I have to do this one. Just because of the name alone. This is from 2011, released on Phase 4 Films, and it is called Sand Sharks. Now, I basically had to do this because of the cover art and the name. Obviously, this is just blatantly ripping off Jaws, and Sharks in the Sand did kind of intrigue me a little bit. But anyways, getting into the plot of this one, follows your main character, Jimmy Green. He's like a low-life, kind of scummy, one of those dudes that's always out to make a quick buck. Basically what he does is he shows up at this island called White Sands Island, where his dad is actually the mayor of this island. So one day he shows up in his office, and he's basically has this pitch for his father to get some money out of him. Now, what he wants to do is he wants to throw or put on this festival called the Sandman Festival. And basically he sells it to his father good enough that his dad actually gives him the money to put on this festival. Because he says basically, you know, all the right things. His dad totally doesn't trust him, but he does eventually give him the money to throw on this festival. So anyways, that's all good and stuff like that. And then, lo and behold, some people start getting picked off, like on the sands. Like, basically this island is like one huge like sand dune. First of all, there was a couple motorbikers that actually get eaten by these sharks. But at first the sheriff doesn't know what the hell's going on. And then he actually witnesses a shark attack himself. So what he does is he calls like a town meeting or an island meeting where everybody from the island goes to this meeting. And he basically tells the people that that they're going to have to shut down the island, and that, you know, Jimmy's not going to be able to put on his festival and stuff because they need to investigate these sand shark attacks and stuff. Of course, the town people are not impressed with this at all. And then, of course, in walks your Robert Shaw character of Quint, not played by Robert Shaw, but this guy walks in and he's like, because they're talking about the sharks and stuff, and he's like, I'm the man for the job. Yeah, you can see where this is going. But anyways, so, of course, some more shark attacks continue and stuff like that. And what they do is they set out and they set out to get what they think is one shark. Anyways, they end up killing this one shark. And so the sheriff allows the townspeople to continue on with their festivities and Jimmy to continue along with this festival. But what Jimmy knows is that there's actually more sharks, because he's witnessed other sharks, but he doesn't give a shit. He wants to continue along with this festival because it's his livelihood, and he's slimy and he's a scumbag, even at the expense of other people's lives. So, yeah, so you basically have the festival going on, and then more people start getting attacked by these sand sharks. And that is the plot of your film. Now, if that sounded vaguely familiar, it is because it's identical to the fucking plot of Jaws. This movie is an exact replica of Jaws. It's fucking unbelievable. From the cover art to the plot, everything. The only difference is it's Jaws on the sand, or in the sand. Absolutely mind-fucking. I'm watching this movie going, this is unbelievable. So basically, if I had to, you know, compare or say what this film is, it's a mashup between Jaws and Tremors, with the sharks being, you know, in the sand and stuff. With a little bit of Piranha in there too, Piranha 3D. They're fucking... The shit that goes... There's a few scenes that are completely taken from that, but there's blatant blatant scenes taken from Jaws out of this film. Like, obviously the whole town meeting scene where they kill a shark. It's hanging there. There's a whole pile of scenes in this film that are just taken directly from Jaws. It's absolutely ridiculous. Of course, you got your this movie starring Corin Nemec, who plays Jimmy Green, and he's basically fucking Johnny Depp or / Hunter S. Thompson in this character, or in this film. That's what his character seems to be. He's like a really piss poor Johnny Depp kind of deal. It's really fucking weird. And then you got Brooke Hogan, who actually plays like the island doctor. She's what do they call them? The fish doctors. Shit, I can't remember the name for it. Paleontologist or something like that. No, I don't know what the hell they are. But anyway, Brooke Hogan plays a doctor, and to my amazement, she is actually pretty fucking good in this movie. She's actually one of the best actors in here, which, to my surprise, I'd never really seen her in anything before, and she does a pretty good job, which was very surprising. But getting into the sharks and stuff, of course they're CGI'd. The sharks are actually kind of a unique thing. They have this crazy explanation to why the sharks can actually swim through the sand and stuff. It actually kind of made me laugh, and I was like, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. I won't really get into it because I don't know all the right words and stuff, but it was pretty interesting. Brooke Hogan giving this speech was pretty funny. So I thought that was kind of intriguing, but of course the sharks are CGI'd and stuff. They look pretty bad at times. The gore, there's quite a bit of kills in this, but it's bloody at times. There's a scene where a girl gets bit in half and stuff, and there's a little bit of guts and whatnot and stuff, but it's not overly gory at all, which is kind of disappointing. And there's also actually no nudity in this film either. That was a problem I had with the one that I watched yesterday too. No nudity in these shark films. You know, you're set on a beach, you think some titties would come out once. No, not at all. But there is some pretty fun moments in this film because they do poke fun at the film itself at times. There's a scene where Brooke is talking with the sheriff, and she says something about, oh, you're not a B-movie fan? Or no, she says something about Roger Corman. And he's like, who? And she goes, oh, you're not a B-movie fan? And he's like, nope, not at all. He's all dead serious. Fucking funny. But yeah, so there's a little bit of comedy in the film and stuff. It gets really, really ridiculous towards the end. The whole end of this movie is fucking stupid. It's so dumb. Their plan to get rid of these sand sharks is absolutely ridiculous. It's so stupid. And the effects are just outrageously terrible. But you know, it's a fun film to watch because the whole time you're going, this is amazing how much they fucking blatantly ripped off Jaws and Tremors and Piranha 3D, and it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say about this. I mean, if you like Jaws, go and watch Jaws. It's way better than this. To be honest, I did kind of like the premise of the sharks in the sand. I thought that was actually pretty funny, but like I said, it's been done before. Maybe not. Tremors isn't sharks. It's more of like worms or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was okay, but I can't recommend this film. I think a lot of people will just completely not enjoy this movie at all. But I am going to give it like a 4 out of 10 because I did like Brooke Hogan in this film. I thought she was really good, actually. And just for the odd laugh here and there, there's really nothing else good about this movie at all. To be honest, man, the main character, Jimmy Green, of course, his name being Jimmy Green, which is kind of ironic, and they even talk about it in the film. I was laughing at his name right away, and I'm like, this scumbag doesn't have any money ever. His name being Jimmy Green, it's ironic. But then later on in the film, they actually poke fun at him about his name, and I was like, come on. But yeah, Sand Sharks, not a great film by any means. Go watch Jaws, even Tremors or Piranha, all fucking better films than this one. Yeah, it's just you know, one thing I was really pissed off about this movie is just how blatant that they ripped off everything. I mean, come on. I mean, it's a fucking B movie. You can are they out of ideas even for B movies now, for shark films? It seems like there's so many shark films have the same type of premise. It even says on the back, it says something about there's an underwater earthquake that, you know, makes these sand sharks be able to do whatever, but they actually don't say that in the film. as far as I can remember, they don't even mention anything about an earthquake. There's no explanation to why these sharks are doing what they're doing. Yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I was reading the back after, and I was like, they don't say anything about an earthquake. Fucking idiots. But anyways, I don't recommend sand sharks, man. It's not that great at all. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for week 45. I believe in yesterday's review, I actually said it was week 44. Whatever, you guys know what it is. Week 45. And I will see you guys next week. And next week's theme is a good one. I'm really, really looking forward to next week's theme. To see what people are actually getting. Oh, excuse me. To see what people are going to review next week. So, anyways, guys, check out tomorrow's review from Danny. Should be a good one. Peace out, guys.